with Mark Ferguson.
Good evening. It was straight down to business for Mike Baird today, the re-elected Premier calling on opponents to respect his government's new mandate, which could mean a construction boom not seen since the Olympics. The Coalition has promised thousands of road projects, including the West Connects, will start or even finish over the next 4 years. Planning begins for a rail tunnel under the harbour. 60 hospitals built or upgraded with nearly 3,000 extra medical staff. Plus, there'll be a toughening of gun, pedophile and domestic violence laws. Mike Baird's immediate priority, leasing those poles and wires and possibly a cabinet shake-up.
Thank you, mate. What's the serve like?
Everything is swell for Mike Baird, riding a wave of relief following a long and hard campaign.
Congratulations. Thanks so much.
Smiles, handshakes and coffee, of course.
It's very humbling. Receiving the endorsement from the people of your state is almost unbelievable.
He has reason to smile.
How you going?
Posting his first win as leader despite the challenges.
Friends, I love this state.
Today it was still setting in.
I think it's fair to say that campaigns are tiring.
Was there a quiet one or two after the speech last night?
I certainly had a beer.
In 2011, Barry O'Farrell managed an unbeatable 69 seats. Labor was slashed to 20. With counting continuing, the Coalition is now expected to fall to 54 seats. Labor, 34 seats. The Greens picked up at least 3, helping to distract from the Coalition's losses, but more importantly, winning seats Labor thought it would win.
I congratulate the Greens. They did well in their targeted seats.
Mr Foley was also gracious towards his main rival.
Mike Baird is a formidable opponent and an honourable opponent.
Mr Foley is expected to remain leader unchallenged, with Labor picking up at least 6 Western Sydney seats and posting strong results in the Hunter and on the Central Coast.
Suddenly now, after yesterday, the next election is very winnable for Labor.
Before then, the lease of electricity assets will come before Parliament. In the upper house, the Coalition is ahead, but the result could take weeks. It's likely the government will still need Fred Nile or others to pass laws like the poles and wires deal, a power play already switched on.
It's not just the privatisation that work is already underway on, but also carving up the spoils with changes to Cabinet expected.
Over the next few days, I'll be putting together a team I think that New South Wales will be very proud of.
And Lee Jelisek joins us now from Macquarie Street. Lee, a new term and, as we just heard, possibly a new team. Just how many cabinet changes could there be?
Mike Baird is expected to make a few changes and make his mark with his team. The new ministerial lineup is likely to be sworn in at Government House on Thursday. The most likely changes seem to be Gladys Berejiklian coming into the Treasurer's role, Prue Goward coming out of planning, and a new Attorney-General also seems to be on the cards. For Labor, Shadow Transport Minister Penny Sharp, who lost the lower house seat of Newtown, is being urged by colleagues to seek a return to the upper house. Mark?
Lee Jelisek on Macquarie Street. Thank you. The Coalition is back in charge on the back of some very big issues, but some